What is cell? Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living things. All living things. And all the living bodies are made up of cell. Mean that cell is the building block of life. What is cell? Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of living organisms. What are living organisms? Living organisms have some specific characteristics. The broadly are they will breathe, they will grow, they will move. Right? Living organism will breathe, first character. It will grow, it will move, and it will reproduce. These are the naked characteristics of living things. So all the living things are made up of cell. Now what is the structural and functional unit? What it's mean? Structural mean that the body is built of cell, and functional mean that all the functions are dependent upon cell. Mean if we reproduce, if we have digestive system and digestions occur in body, this digestion is dependent upon all the cell, because digestive tract is made up of different types of cells, and collectively the cells form this digestive tract. So all the function and all the structure of living bodies is dependent upon cell. So easily we can say that cell is the building block of life. What are the types of cell? Cell may be one, may be more in one organism. If an organism have only one cell, they are called unicellular. And if an organism have more than one cell, they will called multicellular. So organisms is divided upon on the basis of cell. We have unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular mean they have only one cell, made up of only one cell. The whole body is made up of one cell, like bacteria, virus. And multicellular mean that this living organism or this whole body is made up of more than one cell, like humans. Raza, kada patay marana shaykha class ta. So multicellular organism will made up of more than one cell. There is some specific word for unicellular, like prokaryotic organisms and eukaryotic organisms. Prokaryotic organisms is made up of prokaryotic cell, and eukaryotic organism is made up of eukaryotic cell. So cell can be divided into two types. One is, like for example, cell have broadly two types. The one is prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. We will divide cells into different types on the basis of other structure and function, but here structurally or cellular organization, we can divide cell into two types: the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell is also known as false cell. It is called false cell. Why it is called false cell? Because prokaryotic cell have no true cell membrane, have no true nucleus, true cell organelles. They are absent in prokaryotic cell. Because one other thing that prokaryotic cell have no proper digestive system, no proper nervous system, not a proper reproductive system, because they are taking food from environment. But eukaryotic cell have properly systems inside the body, because they are also called true cells. They are called true cells, and there is a proper nuclear system, there is a proper cell organelle system, there is a proper cell membranes inside eukaryotic cell. So eukaryotic organism must have digestive system, proper digestive system, proper respiratory system. Why? There is one question arises in brain, that why prokaryotic cells lacks these systems and eukaryotic cells have so many systems. Why prokaryotic cell have no proper system and eukaryotic cell have a complex system? Because we are taking two bodies simply, one is made up of one cell and other is of so many cells. For example, I have bacteria here. This is bacteria. No proper nucleus, no proper cell organelles. This is unicellular organism, prokaryotic. On the other hand, we have a eukaryotic cell, which is made up of so many cells. Meanwhile, that human body is composed of 100 trillion cells. 100 trillion cells, in which 25 trillions are only RBCs. 25 trillion. So 75 trillions are other cells. So for example, we have a complex body made up of thousand and hundreds of cells. Now listen carefully. This is extracellular, mean this is external environment, this is internal environment. Here, this is internal environment, and this is external environment. The same environment. This environment also have oxygen, it also have water, it also have nitrogen, it also have nutrients, and this environment also have nutrients, nitrogen, oxygen, air, etc. If this cell want, it can take these nutrients by diffusion, can take these nutrients, oxygen, other things by diffusion, because the concentration here is high and here the concentration is low. So against concentration gradient movement is called diffusion. If these organisms want to take these nutrients from environment, these cells can easily take. Mean these cells also have easily taking food, taking oxygen, taking water from environment easily. But the cells present here deeply, these cells, these are not able to take these nutrients, oxygen, etc. They are not able. Gore, the cells the surface wala cells, they can take that these are the nutrients, oxygen, the diffusion agasteshi. Hoko da cells that these are sees nashi agast. So that is that done nari. Take the diffusion deeply na kiki. So therefore, due to this reason, this multicellular organism have properly systems, and there is one system which is called circulatory system. I already give an overview to you people, that from here these nutrients will move by circulatory system, and this circulatory system is responsible for taking these nutrients from here and transport it into deep tissues and cells. Therefore, multicellular organisms have properly systems for taking food for digestion, for respiration, for regulation. But this cell have no proper system because they can perform their functions by taking environment, food, nutrients, etc. So this is the reason behind it. Eukaryotic cells have proper systems and prokaryotic cells have no systems. Right? Understand? Now, what are the functions of cell? Functions of cell. Anyone? Functions of cell. What are the functions of cell? All the functions occurs in body are the functions of cell. I already told you. For example, if we respirate, mean respiration. Respiration is the function of cell, because we will study or we will learn the human cells, not prokaryotic. We are not microbiology students. We are medical students, so we will talk about the complex system, the human body. The respiration is the function of cell. Digestion. Digestion is the function of cell. Growth. Growth is the function of cell. Reproduction. Reproduction is also how embryo forms. Embryo is formed by a combination of two cells, haploid cells, sperms and ova. So this is cell which become able us to reproduce. Reproduction is also the function of cell. Coordination. Neurons are responsible for coordination. Neurons. Coordination is also the function of cell, and so on, etc. These are the functions of cell. Simply, these are the functions of cell. Now, what is cellular organization? What is cellular organization? मतलब में ना देखा ना कि that all functions खुद ना body की cell कई खुदा cell संग arrange शेविरे दंड चिदा दुम रखड़ कट functions देखी पर body. ठीक ना? So now we will discuss the cellular organization of human body. सही रहा living body. Cellular organization. Cellular organization. The cell enables the body to perform these complex functions by collection. Cells collect to form tissues. Tissues collect to form organ. Organ collects to form organ system, and the systems combinedly form the human body. So this is called cellular organization. First we have cell. For example, I have a cell here. This is a typical cell. And cell have three parts. You already know: cell membrane. Cell membrane. This is cytoplasm and nucleus. These are the main parts of cell. Now, when the cells combine to each other and perform a proper function is called tissue. So, by combination, the cell will form. Tissue have same cells. If tissue have 2 million cells, the 2 million cells will be same, right? So, कुछ ना sir. Like, so when the cells combine, they will form tissues. Like, for example, if we have epithelial cells here, epithelium structure is like this. So the cells will combine and will form tissue. This is tissue. Tissue. What is the definition of tissue? When two or more than two cells combines and performs a proper function is called tissue. How many types of tissues are there in our body? There are 4 types of tissues mainly. They are called the one epithelium or epithelial tissues. They have so many types, like for example squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, stratified epithelium, columnar epithelium, ciliated epithelium, transitional epithelium. So broadly they are called epithelial tissues. The second type is connective tissues like bones, like blood. The third one type is muscular tissues, and the last one is nervous tissues, which forms the nervous systems. They are specialized because the structure and function of nervous system या nervous cells are different. This is called tissue. When two or more than two cells combine to each other and perform a proper function is called tissue. After tissue, the tissues will combine and will form organ. So the next organization is organ. For example, heart is an organ, brain is organ, kidney is organ. For example, we have brain, we have kidney, like we have eye, we have heart as an organ. So these are the combination of different types of tissues. Now listen carefully. Brain is a combination of nervous tissues, kidney is a combination of renal or epithelium, heart is a combination of cardiac tissues or cardiac cells as a form of smooth muscles and a form of epithelium, endothelium or endocardium, myocardium. They all are form of myocardium is made up of muscle cells. Endocardium is made up of epithelial cells. So the combination of different types of tissues will form an organ. We can define the organ as this is organ. Eye, kidney, brain, heart, combination of different types of tissues. Now, organ may have different types of cells and different types of tissues, but a tissue have only one types of cell. Now, if you think that brain have nervous tissues, brain have muscular tissues, brain have connective tissues, and formed an organ. I have muscles. I also have epithelial cells. Like we are taking example of cornea. Do you know about cornea? Cornea is made up of 5 different types of layers or 4 different types. For example, we have eye here. I am taking this example for only your understanding. This is eye, for example, and this is called cornea. Cornea is made up of 5 or 4 different types of layers, tissues. For example, we have epithelial layer, epithelial membrane or layer. We have Bowman's layer. We have Descent layer, and we have endothelial layer. So these are different types of layers present in cornea. دلته ګورئ ښه زما مطلب دا دی که نه چې کله تاسو ارګن وایي ارګن نو په ارګن کې د یو ټیشوز ټایپ نه سیوا ډېر ټیشوز کیدی شي ګوره ځکه چې ته یو ارګن جوړې پای کې د کنیکشن ضرورت وي نو چې کنیکشن یې ګټې اپیتیلیوم هم رالی نو به ته څه کې او کنیکټ کې او کنیکشن ټول په کنیکټیو ټیشو باندې کېږي بل په هغې کې د نیوټریشن ضرورت وي هلته به چې ما تاسو ته دلته ووې چې کوم ډیپ ټیشوز دي نو پای کې د نیوټریشن ضرورت دی نو هغه نیوټریشن دپاره پای کې اپیتیلیل یو پایپ تلي ٹھیک ده بل چې نو په هغې کې د ایکسټرا سیلولر انټرا سیلولر په دې په منځ کې د انوایرمنټ سیم ساتلو دپاره سیل ضرورت دی چې هغه پورې کړي نو هغه سیلز به په دې کې نو mean that an organ is made up of different types of tissues. Now after organ, the organs will combine and will form organ system. For example, if we have mouth, oral cavity, we have esophagus, the another organ, we have stomach, other organ, and we have intestines, which is other organ. It will form a proper system. Like for example, this is mouth, this is esophagus, this is stomach, and this is intestine. This is one organ, it is one organ, this is one organ, and it is one organ, and combinedly it form a system. So this is called system, organ system. We have a lot of organ system. For example, we have digestive system, we have reproductive system, we have respiratory system, we have cardiovascular system, nervous system, endocrine system, lymphatic system, immune system. These are the systems which are formed by different combination of different organs. Now and last, these all the systems combines to each other and forms organisms. Due to our study, we can say that this system forms human body. This is called cellular organization. Cell makes tissues, tissues makes organs, organs makes system, and systems make body. This is all about introduction of cell. Now we will go for cell theory. Cell theory was presented in 1839, 1838, 1840, around about. There were 3 scientists, and cell theory have 3 points. What cell theory actually is? Why there is a need of cell theory? Cell theory is the answer of one question: how living body is dependent upon cell. Cell theory is a function is the answer of this question. because there were a scientist named Schwann and Rodolphe Virchow. These scientists presented cell theory. زه په دې دغه کې ډېر انټرسټډ نه یم ښه په دې هسټري کې نو دا څیزونه چې دا مانه نه یادېږي خو دا چې سراوند اباوټ 1838 او کې 1839 نو د درې وړه کولیګز وو ملګري وو نو دوی هغه کار کوو نو ما تاسو ته بله ورځ ویلي چې دوی هغه سیل کې هغه لاینونه ولیدلو هغې نه پس 1665 خبرې وې که نه نو بیا دوی را روان دوی بار ټایم بحث کوو چې یاره دا څه حساب کتاب دی لکه دا سیل په دې کې ولې دی دا بیا دننه څنګه جوړ دی ټیک دا او دا څه فنکشنز کوي نو بیا in 1838 they presented a cell theory and there are three main points of cell theory. Three main points and they are that cell is the basic. Number one point is cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organism. But this is the third point. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms is the third point of cell theory, because before this point Schleiden said that all the plants are made up of cell. All the plants are made up of cell. Then Schwann said that all the animals are also made up of cell. Holy. Schwann said that all the animals are also made up of cell. Then after these two scientists, the Rodolphe Virchow said that all new cells arises from free existing or already present cell. And after this, mitosis and meiosis were discovered. And by mitosis, cell divides and new cells are arises from already present cell. For example, same cell will give same cells. Epithelial cells were divided into epithelial cells. Connective cells will be divided into connective cells. If one cell is replaced by other cell, there will be a disease which is called metaplasia. After these 3 points, all the plants are made up of cells, all the animals are made up of cells, and new cells arises from already present cell. They collectively said that cell is the basic structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Okay.